33-year-old Stephen Iggy Dedam was shot by an RCMP officer during a wellness check last Sunday night at his home in Elsipogtog First Nation, about 160 kilometers northwest of Fredericton. Amber Joseph is Dedam's sister. She says when she arrived on the scene, officers were not administering first aid.
But when I came in, they didn't have compression on him. He was shot 3 times. The first thing they did was handcuff him and say he was under arrest. He was shot in the chest. He was shot here. He was shot here. He was shot here. I seen the wounds.
Family member Kiora Doucette says,
I didn't understand was after he was shot, why was he handcuffed? Obviously, he wasn't going anywhere. He was down on the ground and they kept the handcuffs on him.
The community is outraged. The Canadian flag was removed from the RCMP detachment in Elsipogtog, and signs such as Justice for Iggy, a wellness check turned tragic, red handprints on the garage door, and do not shoot painted on the door. Corporal Hans Oluwet of the RCMP New Brunswick says the detachment is fully operating, and the RCMP recognized the deep felt emotions of the community. Kenneth Francis is an elder and says the community is fed up.
To me, it's just a continuation of something that is intrinsically wrong. The frustration is that there doesn't seem to be anything being done about it.
A community-led intervention unit called Indig Watch, which accompanies RCMP on wellness checks to help de-escalate the situation, has been in operation since last December.
They would call us when they go on wellness checks on any kind of expected confrontations. We expect to be called, and we go there and we try to help the RCMP so that it doesn't go out of hand.
Francis says last January, RCMP did call Indig Watch to a wellness check. It was at Dedam's house, and the situation was resolved peacefully. But this time, police did not call.
What happened with Iggy is that, and as far as my information tells me, is that we were never contacted.
Dedam died soon after he was taken to hospital. Joseph says when she arrived on the scene, she felt intimidated by the police.
I found like he was trying to intimidate me or agitate, instigate. This was the same RCMP officer who had stopped the ambulance from leaving. I had cleared out behind the ambulance, and because I knew they had to leave.
Angel Moore, APTN National News, Djibouti, also called Halifax.